So today we're going to be taking our blues up a notch a little bit. Now I'm going to show you some things you can do as a beginner to add to your blues. 2 weeks ago, we did a total foundation. So if you don't know how to play a shuffle blues, you should start there. And I'll link that up here in the notes. I'll put a link to my Patreon up here as well. You can get printable tabs for this lesson and all of our lessons. So we're going to start off and we're going to get our index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And we're going to get that classic shuffle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Index finger, 2nd fret, ring finger, 4th fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? What we're going to change is the 4th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the 4th beat, instead of putting your ring finger back down, your middle finger is going to play the 3rd fret of the E string, and you're going to pull it down a little bit. By pulling it down, the distance from here to the sound hole becomes shorter, pushing it up in pitch. That's because, and just a little theory, I don't want to bog you down, but we're implying an E7 chord. An E7 chord has this note in it, G sharp. But the blues scale has this note in it, G. So when you bend it, it implies this note a little bit without playing that note, which is a very classic blues sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, before we go to the A, we're going to play just a normal measure before we go to the A. And by any time, I mean over any measure. You don't want to just throw it in there. You want to do it on the 3rd beat, but any measure you want on the 3rd beat. So if we put all this together, 4 measures, we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Over here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so over the A, we're going to do the same trick, 3rd fret of the A string, but only the first time. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3, bend that A string, and start the shuffle again. 1 and 2 and 3, and then bend the E string and go back to our first shuffle. 1 and 2 and 3 and bend the A string. 1 and 2 and 3, bend the E string. Start the shuffle. And we're going to do 2 of our classic shuffles, adding that 5th fret. Okay. And so what comes next here is, the turnaround. And we did the last time. Do it, same idea, but a little different this time. We're going to play this same B note, but up here on the 7th fret. Anytime you can get up the fretboard a little bit, it looks pretty cool. 7th and the 4th. I'm sorry, 7th and the 6th of the A string. And same idea, down 2 times for each beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. After the 4th beat, just 1 down. Move both of these fingers down a fret each, so 6 and 5. And then again to land on the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Open E. Now the turnaround, we're going to take to a whole new level. We're going to go. play the open E, 3rd fret of the B string, 2nd fret, 1st fret, and that's one measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then open B on the 1st beat, open A, 1st fret, 2nd fret. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Start over. You can add an extra note if you want. It's a little trickier. You can maybe get the foundation, add this later, or if you feel good, you can add it right away. It's for the open E, when you play that 3rd fret, follow it with an up strum on the open E. 1 and. When you go to the 2nd fret, same idea. Down and up on an open E. 1st fret, same idea. And then you let the open B ring out. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So the whole turnaround from here, all 4 measures, is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, shuffle. So let's take it from the top now. You got each of these pieces individually. Let's take it from the top. If you're digging it, you made it this far. Again, think about becoming a Patreon. If not, that's cool. Also, if you like the way I teach, my email's in the description for some one-on-one lessons. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start over. If you want to take it one step further and start to add some fills and have some fun stuff, let me know in the comments. And that is it, folks. Catch you next Monday for guitar. We do ukulele Wednesday and Saturday. Have a lovely day. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on having fun. Make sure you like and subscribe. It does help the channel as well. And I'll catch you soon.